I'm Peter Ward and I'm Chief Executive of the UK Warehousing Association.
Peter, what are the main issues that your members are facing at the moment in terms of international trade following our exit from the EU?
Well, I think the exit from the EU obviously has been very much in line with or timed around at the same time as the COVID pandemic. And I think a combination of these things, there's a huge amount of disruption in global supply chains at the moment. Shipping lines with ships, containers in the wrong places, and that's rolling down to a lot of stock being in the wrong places. In the sense that moving where to hold stock, where to put stock in multiple stocking locations, and particularly with Brexit, a bit of a drift actually of inventory from what has been traditionally UK held stock into positioning stock into those countries in Europe. But it's just part of a big global picture at the moment, I think, where there's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of disruption going on at the global level.
Okay. But what are the opportunities going forward for exporters?
Well, for exporters and people moving stock around, I mean, and particularly for our members in the warehousing sector, we said all along that this presents a huge opportunity. It's a matter really of kind of simple supply chain dynamics. If you've got an interruption in what previously was a pretty seamless supply chain, then it's not rocket science. Market forces alone will adjust to that disruption by putting more inventory into the supply chain. It's about balancing flow and capacity. And if you interrupt the flow, you're going to need more capacity. So, good news for our members, more inventory, more warehousing. It's just a question of where that's going to be, which side of the channel, effectively, from a Brexit perspective.
Yeah. How do you see the Open Borders Direct platform being able to help your members?
Well, the logistics industry, as we keep reminding our members, is on a phenomenal expansion curve at the moment, and part of that is the phenomenal journey that it is on digitization. And so we see the OBD platform, Open Borders Direct, as a really significant tool in that digitization process and providing easy to use, accessible information through digital format.